decided because this is my special 1,000 subscriber celebration video, I'd make this very special announcement. Oh boy, this is gonna be an interesting one. How's it going, everybody? My name is Liam. Today, I'm coming at you with a very special video. This video, I'm gonna be celebrating 1,000 subscribers, and how I'm gonna be doing that is, how else would I do it? I am stealth camping. What else could I be doing? So, if you've been watching me for a while, you might know where I am, and if you don't, that's totally fine. It's from an old video, but about a year and a half ago, almost 2 years ago, I camped in this very spot with this same car, and that video got me 11,000 views. And the reason I decided to come here was because it's free, it's easy, and it's not really that illegal. There's nobody here, as you can see, and I'm camping on Lake Erie. This is a public beach parking lot, but because it's the off season, it is the middle of December, that's why there is nobody here. So I thought I would come down here and do a quick little celebratory car camp. Coming in here was pretty smooth. I'm far enough away from the main road that there's really no reason for anybody to be here. So if I see a car rolling in, I'm actually going to be a little bit scared. But tomorrow morning, sometimes people come here to walk their dogs. That's kind of a big thing I've noticed when I come here this time of year. Nothing wrong with that, but hopefully for this whole night, it's just going to be me here. I'm going to get started right now by setting up my sleep system. I've got my trusty -12 sleeping bag here, keep me nice and warm. It's going down to about -12 tonight, so it is going to be cold. But one thing interesting that I noticed is while there is snow here, there's actually not nearly as much snow here as there is by my place. I live about 45 minutes away from here, and we got a lot of snow. Here, there were points I was driving I didn't even see snow. There's a little bit of snow in here, but I can tell it's on its way out. So in here, I've got a trusty mattress. My dad and I have done some trial and error in this car to find out what's the most comfortable. And after about 5 camps I've done in this car, this is the most comfortable. This is a regular single bed mattress. It fits perfectly here in the car. There's a little bit of a bump between the seats and the trunk here. Luckily, this mattress doesn't really bother the bump too much, so it's nice and flat. So that is what I'm gonna be going with tonight. For the first time, I think maybe even ever, I brought my own personal non-camping pillow because I want to sleep nice and comfortable here. Well, that was pretty tough, but that's it. I'm done setting up the sleep system. The time right now is about 5:15 and the temperature outside is -2. Because it is just about to get dark, I'm going to get my very last glimpse of Lake Erie before it's too late, even though it's kind of already too late. So I'm going to walk down the lake real quick. It is a 40-second walk from where I'm parked right now, and we'll see how it looks. There's a lot of migrating geese flying over right now. As you just saw, I saw some deer coming in here. Funny enough, I've been to this location 3 times, and all 3 times in the same spot, I've seen deer, which I find very funny. I saw a big buck too, so that was really cool. Okay, so this was about what I expected to see. It's been a pretty cold November, December, so the entire shoreline has slightly frozen over, and it looks really nice though. So the lake hasn't frozen. Lake Erie is the only lake that fully can freeze over, but right now it's only in the beginning stage, and this is pretty early on for December. It's still beautiful though. I absolutely love Lake Erie. As you guys know, if you've watched me before, I've probably done 25 camps at Lake Erie alone. Any type of camp along the shore, or even directly on the beach, I've done it before. It's my favorite Great Lake because it feels like home to me. This is a very special camp. I'm very happy with the accomplishment I recently reached with 1,000. So I wanted to just talk a little bit more in this video, talk about the story of my channel, because it's actually a very interesting story. There's a lot that people don't know about. So we're gonna be getting into the juice of all of that throughout this video. But for now, I think I'm just gonna enjoy myself down here at the lake. It's pretty cold outside, but I do wanna set up my chair and sit outside, so let's set this up. One thing about stealth camps is there's really not that much to do other than wait around and go to bed. But I am planning to make a dinner tonight, and I've got some things I want to say. But right now, I'm just going to be chilling in the car. I'm going to grab me some hand warmers because it is pretty cold outside. I'm just going to warm up my hands a little because they're a little frozen right now. There we go. It's going to be chilly tonight, so we got to find different ways to stay warm. It'll take about a minute, and then they'll start heating up. It's a good heat source, too. Okay. Tonight we're going to be doing up some good old pasta. Never tried this type before. Different shape. So I found this. I just kind of rummaged through what we had and put together what I got here. So we're going to be making up some pasta. Super quick, easy meal just because we are stealth camping. And I don't want to be outside for too long. Plus, it's really cold outside. So my hands are quite cold. I just realized I left my gloves in the car, so I'll grab those in a second. But right now we're going to be boiling up some water, making this pasta. Been here for just under 3 hours, and there's been nobody here, which is good because in pitch black, random parking lot, just don't want to see anybody for the sake of just want to be here. Don't want to have to deal with anything. Luckily, I've never really had an issue before stealth camping, but I definitely don't want there to be an issue to start. It's forecasted to snow tonight, and the clouds did roll in. It was actually very nice for a while. It was pretty open. I saw some nice stars, which was pretty good, but the clouds have rolled in, which means it's probably going to snow tonight. Don't know how much it's going to be, if any at all, but it does say it's supposed to come down just a little bit, so we'll see what happens. One thing about stealth camping versus regular camping is every little sound, every little thing that you hear kind of makes you turn your head. The lake and the wind over here is obviously making some noise, and I'm always kind of looking over there, as well as I'm always looking by the road where cars come in. And nothing's been an issue so far, but I'm always just keeping my eyes out because it is nerve-wracking out here. But I know when I'm in the car, I feel okay. When I'm in my sleeping bag and when I'm going to sleep, I'm not going to be scared. I have camped here before. That video did pretty well for me. That happened in early March of 2024, so that was a long time ago now. But it was just kind of I knew this area. I knew we could probably park here for the night, not have any issues. And it turned into an interesting camp because we had a car rolling overnight at like midnight, and I was kind of creeped out by it, and nothing happened. But it was just kind of so weird that there's another car there because, I mean, maybe they're doing the same thing we're doing, but we don't know. And that's kind of the whole mystery. Plus, with it, this time of year in the deciduous forest, all the leaves are gone, and the forest looked kind of dead, especially around here because there's a lot of wetlands. So a mix of wetlands and the forest. I remember we called it the dead forest when we camped here last time. And yeah, it looks the same now, except this time around there's snow here and the lake has begun to freeze over. Water's boiling up. So we're just going to pour. I'm not going to pour all of it in, but I'm going to pour about half probably of what we got here. Okay, so that'll be ready very soon. For now, we'll just sit out in the cold and wait. So while this is cooking up, I wanted to talk a little bit. This is a 1,000 subscriber special video, and there's a couple of things I want to talk about that make it special. I want to tell some stories about the channel and about myself that are relevant to what this all means to me and why the 1,000 is such a big deal, because I feel like in the grand scheme of things, YouTubers hit 1,000 subscribers all the time. So what's the big deal? 100,000 is a big deal, or a million's a big deal. But the reason that 1,000 is such a big deal for me is I've been on YouTube making these types of camping videos and hiking videos and travel videos for almost 3 years now. I posted my first video in January of 2023. I was only 17, and I had a thirst to explore the world and to hike, and that eventually turned more into an interest of camping as well. At first, I just said I want to travel the world. I want to learn things, but I found that I had a natural interest in things, not an interest in the city or anything. And getting out for my hikes, getting out for my camps meant that I was able to see things and learn new things. And I didn't know anything about trees back then, but now I can walk through any forest in the deciduous region of the eastern part of North America and name almost any tree. I can name any tree around here. And that all stemmed from the fact that I found an interest in the outdoors and hiking and all that. But before I had an interest in that, I had an interest in YouTube. I had an interest in making videos and entertaining people. And that stems back a lot farther than when I was 17. And I know you're probably wondering, well, what do you mean by that? Well, this channel here, before this YouTube channel was a channel and it was just a YouTube account, I had made this account when I was 10 years old in the year 2016. And I made videos. I made videos from the time I was 10 to 14 years old, and they still exist on this channel. They're just all privated. But from the time I was 10 to 14, I used to post a lot of comedy skit videos, and I used to post food reviews. I would vlog my things I was doing. I would do challenges. I did a lot of like typical YouTube stuff because the people that I watched did it, and I thought it was so cool that I could also do it. So for a long time, my main thing was to make comedy skits. I like to make people laugh. I like to get my friends together and do some acting. I thought it was really fun. And so all those videos still exist today. They're just privated on this channel, but they are all still here. Sometimes I even occasionally go back and watch them. The reason that I'm so happy about this 1,000 mark is if I had told 10-year-old Liam, who only had maybe 50 subscribers on YouTube, I think at the time, that this same channel that you have is going to reach 1,000 one day, I wouldn't have believed you. I would have been like, what? That's insane. There's no way that could happen. But it happened. And it's not just an idea anymore or a concept. It's a reality. And that's why it means so much to me. And that's why it means so much that you, as my viewers, are coming on here every day and watching my stuff and, telling me that you like it and you find me entertaining. That's why it means so much to me. So it's an incredible feeling to be out here and to be able to entertain people. People get home from work, they have a long day, and they put my video on. That means a lot because I've been in that same situation before. Or, maybe you're going through something and you find comfort through watching YouTube. And if that happens to be the case and you're watching my videos, that means so much to me. So I might not have the million subscribers like some people dream of, but the fact that I have consistent viewers that tell me that they enjoy my videos and that they find entertainment in it means that much to me. And if this is your first time watching me and this is your first impression, my videos aren't normally like this. I'm usually just focused on the camp stuff, but I wanted to come on here today and really express my appreciation for all of you that take the time out of your days, your busy days, your busy lives, and you take 20, 30 minutes of your time to watch my stuff. That means a lot to me. And for any of you that want to see those old videos I'm talking about, not going to happen. And honestly, it's not because I think they're terrible or they're cringe and I had no idea what I was doing. I actually produced some really decent videos. Like I would go back and watch them, in the last year or so and think, this is really smart. Like this is genius. Like, and my little sister who's 14 now, she's in some of these videos when she was like 5 and 6 years old. So I love going back there and just seeing her when she was little as well as myself, because it's I just looked and sounded a lot different back then. I also did some videos where the popular show on TLC called My Strange Addiction, I went on there and I made my own little My Strange Addiction. I did one called Addicted to Cheese Balls. I also did another one called Addicted to Popsicles, where I'm addicted to the popsicle or the cheese ball, and my friends are trying to help me get off of my addiction. So there were actually some decent stuff on there. And I used to do a behind the scenes cut as well because I thought that was really cool. Show the outtakes, show us laughing, show us acting stupid. It was a lot of fun back then. Those videos also meant a lot to me. It was a lot of fun back then doing that stuff. And I'm really happy that I have all of that still out there that I can watch and I can show my friends and family. And really, I'm not embarrassed by it at all. I actually think it's awesome. And a lot of people think it's awesome too. When I was creating this YouTube channel, I was a little nervous at first when I started posting my hikes and my camps because I was still in high school at the time, and I was a little nervous that maybe people would make fun of me. Like, who's this guy thinking he can just go out and camp and make videos about it? You know, like that's so stupid. Like, what are you doing? But I was a little nervous about it. But honestly, my school was very supportive, and people knew I had the YouTube channel, and a lot of them checked it out and told me like, I liked your video. Like, I'm not a camper. I don't really have much of an interest in the outdoors, but the way that you presented it, I thought it was good, and I found it entertaining. And so ever since I was kind of told that by not just one person, but by quite a few in high school, I've never really been uncomfortable or nervous or felt awkward by putting this out and then showing people. I've actually always, anyone I know, I say, I have a YouTube channel. You should check it out. Camps like this can be stressful because I'm stealth camping and I'm just sitting next to my car in a parking lot next to Lake Erie. But that's all part of the fun. That's why I come out here and why I do this crazy stuff is I do it because I love it. As for the future of the YouTube channel, I'm still out here doing what I do and I still love it. I think I love it more than ever, especially this winter camping season, because when I was younger, I was actually not into the snow or the cold at all. And it was something I kind of grew into as I got older. And even when I first started winter camping, I'm like, do I really have to do this? Like, this is tough. This is like uncomfortable. And I think even last year, I always enjoyed it, just to clarify. I never disliked it. But I would just kind of say, like, oh, I kind of would rather be doing something else. But I've found that this season that's just started, this is my third camp of the cold season. I'm really liking it. I think I kind of enjoy the solitude in it. The fact that there's not a lot of people that do this. And when you go places, there's not a lot of people around. Like the last campground we went to is at Erie Provincial Park, which is one of the busiest campgrounds in the entire province and even the country. It gets really busy there. That's why I've never gone on the main season before. I always go on the off season. There's only 10 people there, and I think it's great. So my point is, I really enjoyed coming out here to do this, specifically this type of camping, because it's such a unique type of thing. Like, who else is out here right now sitting next to their car in a random parking lot, cooking their dinner outside, and it's minus 10 right now. This food's almost done. My plan is, it is quite cold out here. I'm going to finish this up, and as soon as it's done, I'm going to put everything I need together, and then everything's going to go away in the car, and I'm probably going to get in the car for the night because it's cold out here and I can't feel my feet right now. So I want to warm my feet up. I got extra hand warmers. I got some in my gloves right now, and I got another pair to put in for my feet because they're quite cold, but I should be warm in that sleeping bag tonight. I really have no worries. The pasta's done. Ready to go. My plan is just to eat it straight out of the pot, and it looks pretty good to me. Hopefully the butter didn't freeze. It looks like it did. It'll warm up quick. All right, well, I don't know if the pot's super hot or not, so we're just gonna temporarily lay it down there, and I'm gonna hop in. I gotta get some hand warmers for my feet because they feel like they're gonna freeze off. I got an extra pair of socks I can put on with them too. But I got my food to dig into now. Okay, who's hungry? I am. I'm very hungry. So, we got our pasta here with some cheese and butter. Turned out pretty good for a stealth camp meal. Let's give it a try. Oh yeah, that's good. I'm glad I brought that cheese. It gives it a little extra taste to it. Gonna enjoy this. Good little meal. And I'm gonna grab those hand warmers because my feet are gonna fall off. I have finished my pasta. It was real good. And for dessert, I've got here a donut from Tim Hortons that my mom brought me when she got home from work today. Let's see what we got in here. We've got ourselves a beautiful apple fritter donut from Tim Hortons. So let's give it a try. Very nice. It's a little cold. Colder than my liking right now because I'm pretty cold. But I'm warming up now at least. So I finished my dinner. This is my beautiful dessert here, this donut. I'm going to clean everything up a little bit, and we're going to get settled in the back of the car. I'm not going to go to bed quite yet. It's only about 8:45 right now, but I am going to start getting ready. Got my extra warm wool socks here to keep me extra warm because my feet are so cold. I got a hand warmer in there that I'm throwing in. That feels a lot better on my feet. I'm nice and warm now. I'm just going to clean up my pot here because I'm planning on cooking noodles for breakfast tomorrow, and there's still some cheese in there. But other than that, we're good. We're fully settled. It's nice and warm in here now. I'm ready to get in that sleeping bag and just start to settle down. The time is now 10 o'clock. I'm going to take my boots off and I'm going to go and crawl into the back seat. Oop. Oh. All right. Wasn't pretty, but we're back here. We are in the sleeping bag. I'm going to chill here for a little bit, and we're going to go to bed very, very soon. But right now, it's nice and warm. I warmed up the car some more. I'm very comfortable right now. I got enough layers on. I feel good right now. So stealth camp-wise, I'm not too worried. We should be fine tonight. All right. I'm officially going to bed. Time's around 10:30 right now. Temperature outside is -12. It's supposed to snow overnight. It says it's going to start around 3 a.m. So when we wake up, there might be a new coating outside. I hope you all have enjoyed what you've seen so far. It's been an interesting one. These stealth camps are always interesting. I hope you guys enjoyed my stories. I had a lot to say, and I've been wanting to say it for a while, but I thought this would be a good time to say it. I think it relates to the topic, and the 1,000 subscriber mark does mean a lot. And yeah, so hopefully nothing happens overnight. Hopefully there's no cars rolling in, and hopefully I sleep well. That's all that we can hope for. I'm feeling very comfortable right now, so I'm not really too worried. And unless anything happens overnight, I'll see you all bright and early in the morning. Good morning, everybody. The time right now is about 8:30, and I slept pretty good actually. Definitely not the best in the world, but solid enough for the car. It snowed quite a bit last night. The windows are covered, so let's take a look outside and see how it looks. Oh, it really snowed. Oh my God. Wow. Well, it snowed. Not a lot, but definitely enough to cover the area. It actually looks quite beautiful out here right now. Thank God nobody came around last night. I had a funny dream, actually. I had a dream last night that I woke up like I did, and there was like 25, 30 cars here. And I wake up, and there's like so many people here, and I'm like, what's going on? But everyone's brought their dog, so it's like some sort of dog thing. So I'm driving around, and I thought I saw coyotes, and I was excited. And they were just dogs, and I was disappointed. It was a weird dream. But I'm glad I woke up and there's nobody here. Because I feel like somebody might show up. People do walk their dogs here. But I'd rather just be alone while I'm getting out of the car and waking up. Well, it's a beautiful morning out here. Lake Erie is just around the corner, so I'm going to take a walk down. It's colder down here than I thought it would be. So I was planning on sitting down here for a while. It's really cold. So I think I'm going to have to change my plan on that. But it's beautiful. As you can see it better now. The ice is starting to freeze around the shore. I was planning to chill down here, but that doesn't look like that's happening. It's too cold. So I'm going to go right back to the car, and I'm going to start putting some things away. I'm planning to stay here probably for another hour,
but there's really not much to do, so I can't even sit at the water now. So I'll probably end up leaving earlier than I planned. Okay, for breakfast, I've got my classic noodles here. When it comes to stealth camping, you really got to cook easy stuff because you are stealth camping. You can't be sitting out here all day cooking your meal. So this will be quick and easy, and then we can get back in the car, eat it up, and then we're packing up and we're heading out of here. This has been a good camp. I actually really enjoyed it. I slept for about 8 hours last night. I wasn't nervous, which I was happy about because being nervous when you sleep makes you not sleep that great. But I wasn't that nervous, luckily. I kind of knew like nobody's rolled in since 5 o'clock when I got here yesterday. So why would anybody be rolling in at 10:30 at night? So my fears kind of washed away, and I wasn't too worried last night. At this point, I don't care if anybody comes. I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm just cooking food. They might think I look a little silly over here doing this, but I'm not doing anything wrong, and I can just say I didn't camp here. I'm just hanging out. The crime is done, and I'm just warming up this water now. We're gonna eat something nice and warm. Okay, I am very hungry now, so let's eat. All right, we got our noodles here. They're still nice and warm despite the cold. Yeah, that came together nicely. Gonna eat these noodles up, clean up a little bit. We'll be ready to head out. I am fully packed up. Everything I need is in the car now. Nothing's outside, left no garbage outside. All that's left is for me to turn on this car and drive out of here. Now, before I do that, I'm going to go down to Lake Erie one more time and enjoy the view. And then stay tuned. I have a very special announcement I've been wanting to make for about 5 months now that I can finally tell you. I'm really looking forward to telling this. Stick around. It's too bad that it's so cold down here. I wish I could have brought the chair down and hung out a bit more. It's just too cold, too uncomfortable. But we're coming down one last time because we're going to be heading out. So we'll enjoy the view one more. I love this beach. I've still only ever been here in the winter, so I think I do eventually need to change that and maybe come down here next summer. It is beautiful though. Nobody here. I love watching the water hit the ice. It looks so cool. So it's a great beach. I do enjoy it here. Let's get going now. Everything's in the car. I'm ready to go. Before we do that, I want to make a very special announcement. If you've made it to the end, you'll get to find out early. For the last couple of months, I've been teasing that I'm going to be traveling outside of Canada. I've mentioned it in almost all of my videos in the last little while, sprinkling it in there. And I wasn't sure if I was going to say anything at all, but I decided because this is my special 1,000 subscriber celebration video, I'd make this very special announcement. I've had a very, very cool opportunity come to me in the last little while. Earlier this year, I started dating my beautiful girlfriend, Kaya, and she's from Australia. So I always knew I wanted to go there with her to experience her, the way that she lives over there. And there's so much cool stuff to see. So on December 25th of this year, I'm going to be flying all the way to Melbourne. And I did think I'd go to Australia one day. I didn't think I'd be doing it so soon, but I'm going to be spending New Year's there and my birthday, which I'm really looking forward to. We're going to be doing some really, really cool camping over there, as well as some other things. And it'll probably be a couple videos worth. I'm only going there for 15 days, but we're going to be packing a lot in those 2 weeks. So yeah, I'm going to Australia. I'm really looking forward to it. I leave in 12 days. and I couldn't be more excited. I think Australia is an outdoorsman's dream. There's so many beautiful things to see there. I mean, Canada's got it good. They've got it good too. So I'm really looking forward to learning about the landscapes there, learning about the environment, the animals, the trees, stuff like that. It's going to be a very interesting experience. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm going to be staying with my girlfriend's family, and which they've been so kind to do so for me. And it's going to be a really good time. We've got a lot planned. I'm really looking forward to doing this. Liam Connolly, he's going down under. Okay, who's ready to go? I know I am because I'm really cold. That was a really good camp. I enjoyed that a lot. I'm glad that I got out here. We are driving out of here now. Whoa, there's a big hawk. Wow, that's huge. I've never seen one so close before. I always see some interesting wildlife when I drive on this road. Yesterday I saw those deer. Today I see a really nice hawk. And I didn't even mention it, but when I was cooking my noodles, a bird flew right in front of me, which was pretty funny. So anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this video as much as I did making it. And if you did, please be sure to like and of course subscribe. We just reached the 1,000 mark. I got no plans of stopping. I would love to see us hit the 2,000 mark maybe in the next year. That would be amazing. Don't forget to stay in the great outdoors because you might find some really cool views like we did today. And stick around because pretty soon I'm going to be having some videos come out from Australia. Those are going to be really interesting and I'm really excited to see how those things go. So until then, we got one more camp left in here in the cold, our Christmas camp coming up in a couple weeks. And until then, I'll see you all in the next episode.